back to Houston Life. If you were hosting a 4th of July party tomorrow, our next guest says, don't forget the cheese.
It's so important. It's so important. And here with some festive ideas for your snack menu, we'd like to welcome content creator and culinary entertainer Lauren Sotomayor, or as we like to call her, now she's known on Instagram, the Cheese Chica.
The Cheese Chica. I love it. It's my favorite thing.
It is.
You know, and cheese is so fun. It's an easy way to elevate rather than bringing just chips and dip or a bowl of pretzels, making a fun, like, festive charcuterie board. This took 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that is my language.
It's really fun too because we kept it super all-American. All these cheeses are made in Wisconsin. So they were made by master cheesemakers in Wisconsin. So we're just keeping it really
And
patriotic.
Wisconsin is the place for cheese. So this is going to be the good stuff.
Did you know that 50% of the cheese sold in the grocery stores is made in Wisconsin?
I did not.
I had no idea. I knew it was kind of this mecca, right? Because they have a very thorough process. In order to even call yourself like a cheese maker in Wisconsin, don't you have to get like a license?
A license.
Or something
Only
like
state you have to be licensed.
Really?
Okay, they're serious about their cheese.
Very.
And we're
very
grateful for that.
And it's crazy.
Yes, we
there
are.
are certain brands that you've probably bought 100 times in the grocery store, and then I start looking, I'm like, oh, proudly Wisconsin cheese.
Okay.
Proudly Wisconsin cheese.
Okay.
So look for that label if you want master crafted, created cheese. You know, they have a license. It's perfect. And keeping it patriotic, keeping it all American.
I mean, she knows. This is something that was kind of like a side hobby hustle during the pandemic. You started doing like mini cheese boards, and then it just caught fire.
It got crazy once everybody started partying again and graduations and engagements. It just went crazy. I mean, I'm doing grazing tables bigger than this kitchen in here. And
But also think of how many people that we're looking at a picture of your baby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many people say to you, I could use this charcuterie board as a whole meal? Like I could do that and sit down and be totally fine with it the whole meal. It's a great idea. I think it's a great thing to have
It's the
at every
original
event.
girl dinner.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Look at that grazing board.
Okay,
Wow.
see that and a couple of glasses of wine, and I'm set. I'm not
Done.
asking when's dinner. That is the girl dinner.
Yeah.
The spreads are amazing, but I like what you brought in today for a couple of reasons. One, obviously it's patriotic. 4th of July is tomorrow, but the ease at which you do things, it's not like some complicated thing. So why don't you take us through some of the things you have for us to demo?
There's so few ingredients too. Like this red, white, and blue board that I did, it's just a nice creamy fontina cheese and then a really crumbly aged cheddar. It's that Montemore by Sartori.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite and most requested cheeses right here.
Ooh.
It's crumbly, it's dry. Did you know if you see a cheddar cheese that says either sharp or mature, that means it's been aged longer.
Okay.
The more the moisture has evaporated out, that's why I was able to crumble this.
This flavor, though, is what? What kind of a flavor is
It's a
it?
sharp cheddar with like notes of Parmesan. It has like those little crunchy bits in it. I always say those are like my drug of choice. Like when you bite into the cheese and get the little crunchy bit. This fontina is so cute. When you cut wedge cheeses, you can do something called a dragon tail. That's what I did here along the bottom. I'm just going to keep creating it across the top here. It is so easy. Look how long that took me.
Dragon tail is just like alternating the placement of it on the wheel. Okay.
With the points facing up. And if you want to learn how to cut, look at how evenly sliced all of these pieces are.
Okay, my OCD mind is thanking you for that right now.
Aesthetically pleasing. It's lovely.
Yeah. So you're going to take your rusty, trusty fork out of your kitchen.
Everyone has one.
You're just going to do some nice guidelines right along the back of the rind. So you can continue that.
Okay.
And then when you make sure we're getting this shot overhead, and then you pick up the knife and you just follow those dots as you cut across.
Oh,
this
it's
way.
like making your own perforation.
Yes, exactly. Look at that.
Oh,
Look
wow.
At how
And now I
easy
know
that is.
exactly where to cut.
That's brilliant.
Okay, perfect.
And you know, that was another thing with me with charcuterie boards. It's like, how do I lay this cheese out? Do I just give you the whole triangle? This is a great way, a perfect way to make
everything.
Yeah.
Everything into bite size. I feel like you put a whole wedge or a whole block of something. Now, if you have something that's really pretty and you want to display it, just start it.
Okay.
So start it so people know, like, okay, this is how I cut into it. And then I kept it really easy with the stars here, is I'm actually using Wisconsin cheese curds.
Okay.
Oh, yum.
You've been talking about these all day. Can I please try one, Lauren?
You
How have I never had one?
These are local, native to Wisconsin. This is a garlic cheddar. Cheese curds are basically like the first pull out of when they're creating the cheddar. So it's before they've aged it at all. So before it would even be like a mild cheddar, it's a cheese curd.
They're immature.
I know this has a garlic flavor, but I bet even without the flavor, it's very, very good.
Oh my gosh, yes. It just tastes kind of like a soft, mild cheddar bite.
But
easily
texturally very
snackable.
good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Okay, speaking of something pretty, you've got our eyes with the star cheese. And I mean, this is so cute and it's so perfectly cut. Tell me you did not use a knife for this.
I did not. I am cheating here. Using this cute little star cookie cutter to make these fun little skewers. This is fun. You can actually just serve a platter of these at your next party. You can use it to kind of like garnish around your plate.
Make one, Lauren.
So look,
you
you've
how
got
easy.
this right here, this cookie cutter. I'm going to move this perfectly cut one out of the way.
Make sure it's perfect, Lauren.
I'm going to make sure it's perfect.
Okay, I'm going to grab this.
Okay,
Let's start a
grab that
skewer.
one. All
and you
right.
can use whatever colored berries you want. Any of these patriotic colors are perfect. And just like 2 or 3 berries on there, throw that star.
Got it.
And then you just put it, oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That's so easy. What a great little
If
snack
you have
slash
kids
appetizer.
helping in the kitchen, this is absolutely perfect.
4th of July. Okay, Lauren, I want to hang out and eat cheese with you for the whole show.
We need to get some wine.
But if people want to follow Lauren Sotomayor, the Cheese Chica, they can do so on Instagram. We've shared a link to connect with her on our website as well, HoustonLife.tv, and look for the Scene on Houston section. I know.
So easy, I can even do it.
This is amazing.
Cheers.
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 Wisconsin cheese, yeah. Get your
All
cheese
right,
curds.
thank you.